Welcome to Flash tutorial titled More Ships. It's a follow-up to Flash tutorial Saucer Game Over, which I have opened on my computer now. And what we're going to do is add 4 more saucers to each of the 2 levels. I'm on frame 1. I'm locking all the layers. And I'm going to, I can see my ships up there. I'm going to unlock the saucer layer, select frame 1, pick up my rectangle tool. I'm going to go with a white for my stroke and a goldish color here for the fill. I'm going to pick up my rectangle tool, draw a small rectangle here, pick up my selection tool and make the bottom, click there, drag the bottom down and get on here and drag this down. That's going to be my spaceship. Selection tool, highlight, right click, copy, right click, paste in place, using my arrow key. I'm just eyeballing this right now. Select 2 of them, right click, copy, right click, paste in place, and now I have 4 of them. Select this one here, open the properties panel, and copy this instance name. Okay, highlight this, modify, convert it to a symbol, make sure movie clip is selected, paste in the instance name, and put a 1 in front of the 1. Copy this and paste it in for an instance name. Select this one, modify, convert to symbol, paste it in, make this 1, 2, copy that, paste it in for an instance name, highlight this one, modify, convert it to a symbol, right click, paste it in, make this 1, 3, copy it. I think you got the procedure now. Paste it in, and I got one more to do. I may as well do it with you. Modify, convert to a symbol, paste it in, change it to a 14, 1, 4, copy that, and paste that in for an instance name. Now open up this frame 2 for a minute of the actions code, open the actions panel, and way down the bottom here we have the coordinates for those saucers. That's them there. So you can either jump back and forwards or you can write these down. You can write these down, these ones here. You already have them if you did the last video, but you may not have saved them. So I have. So I have these written down, these X coordinates. Back to scene 1. Click on here. Highlight this one. Open the properties panel, and mine needs to be 103 here. 103. And I'm going to go here with a 145. 145. Highlight this one. Mine has to be 205.3. 205.3. And I said we were going with 145 here. 145. Enter. This one, mine has to be 307.6. 307.6, 145, and finally this one, 410, 410, and 145. We want to write some code for these new ships. Select frame, I believe it's frame 10 of layer 1, the actions layer. Open the actions panel up to the top. I don't need any of this stuff about the lasers. Don't need any of that. This on enter frame right here is where we're going to start. Copy these 4 lines. Come down here, couple enters, paste it in, and we want to, where you see, put a 1 in front of every number here. This has got to be 11. This has got to be 12. I'm just adding the 1 here. Going to format it. Let's just test this for a second. Okay, I'm getting in there because I haven't brought those spaceships up. Select frame 1. Highlight these new ships. Right click, copy them. Come this frame right here. Right click, paste in place. That should work now. Control, test movie tests. And we see they're moving back and forwards. Good. Come down the page. I'm going to put a little break here between these two. Come down the page till we get to this big OR. Now this is tricky. Start right here between those two closed brackets. Highlight all that, and between these two brackets. So I have an if and an open bracket here, and I have an open bracket here. Right click, copy this. Click right here. Between them, a couple enters. Actually 3. I'm going to up with the arrow and paste in what you just hid. And it's this line here. I want to put a 1 in front of all these again. There's a 1. Makes that a 11. Make this one a 12. Make this one a 13. Make this one a 14. Come down the page to where there's a saucer down. Here we go. Going to do something similar. Copy these. Right click, copy them. Put a couple enters. Paste it in. And do the same thing. Add a 1 in front of here. A 1 in front of this. 1 in front of this. And I think this is a good time to test it out. Oh, we got errors. Okay. And they might still be because of this. Select this frame here. Highlight these. Right click, copy. Press here. Right click, paste in place. See if we get rid of that error. No, something's not right. I think our problem is with this OR I just made, and right here at the end of this second line I need to put 2 of those pikes, and the pike is the uppercase of the backslash, which is up above my enter. Now I think this is going to be okay. Just want to make sure I had nothing else down here. Things are back to where they should be, and we should have no errors now. They go over, hit drop, hit drop, hit drop, hit drop. Now, they're hitting and dropping in one direction. If I look down here, I'm hitting and dropping when it goes to the right, but when it goes to the left, I'm not. So we got to do the same thing here as we did to the last one. Click here, again, between those two brackets, and to here. Right click, copy. Now, put my two pikes in here. A few enters, and paste. Add a 1 in front of these. Come down here, copy this information, click here, a few enters, paste it in, put a 1 in front of them, make this 11, make this one 12, 13, 14, and that's good. This is good. So far so good. Control test movie test. Okay. Syntax error on 12 and 16 of frame 10. It's actually 112 and 116. Here's the problem. When I did this, I forgot to put my break here, so grab that close bracket, click on it, and drag it down to here. You may not have done that wrong. I don't have any obvious errors now. Test it, and I think we got that fault. Yeah. Now they're dropping both ways. Okay. Now we got to do the hit test. Down to the hit test right here where beam hits the saucer. I get those 4. I'm right here above if hit test equals, and I'm copying from here. This is hard to stop here. Right to there where it says to the beam. So it's from that line below beam hits down to above this hit count. Right click, copy. Click here, few enters, paste it in. Now go up till we find, there's 4 from the last one. This is the new one here. Put a 1 in front of this, and a 1 in front of this. Oop, wrong spot. A 1 in front of this. Yeah. Put a 1 in front of this 2 here. A 1 in front of the 2 here. It's easy to make a mistake. 1 in front of the 3. 1 in front of the 3. 1 in front of the 4. 1 in front of the 4. And now there are 4 plus 4. There are 8. So now we should hit 8 things before we change to the next level. And we're on second level. Now we have to have it start over should any of these ships hit the bottom frames. Open the actions panel, go way down the bottom here till we have this big OR function. Same thing, we want to select there to here. This time we're going to do it right. Right click, copy this. Select right here, right click, paste, and that was right here, so we could put that's good. And right here I need those 2 pikes. Pike. Just going to format that. Good. Looks good to me. Now we put a 1 in front of this one. 1 in front of this one, a 1 in front of this one, and a 1 in front of this one. Just checking to see any obvious faults. No. Let's copy all this. click copy it. Click here, a few enters, paste it in. These ones we just had to add a 1 because it has the same axis. X is the same. Here we add a 1 because we want to talk about the right ships. And this is going to be 145 for me. 145. So I can just copy that, paste it in, paste it in, paste it in. Hopefully there's no faults. Just doing a basic check. Hope this is good. Okay, I'm going to let them hit. Should start over. That's really good. We now have to do the same thing for the level 2. This should go a little bit faster. I'm on the main timeline. I'm going to hide all the things on level 1. I'm going to lock level 1. I'm going to hide them so I don't see them, just like I did there. And the best way to do that is with this one here. It just leaves the outline of it. And I want to start by making the new spaceship. So I'm going to pick the straight line tool, open the properties panel. I'm going to make it like about, if it'll let me, 8. And I'm going to get a color of red. So that should be pretty good. And I'm just going to select that frame here. Unlock that layer and make an X right here. Pick up my selection tool, click on that, right click, copy that, right click, paste in place, open, modify, transform, flip horizontally, and I got an X. And if it isn't quite an X, move it left or right to make it an X. I'm going to keep the colors I have here. Picking up my oval tool, holding my shift down, I'm making a little circle. There it is. I'm going to highlight that circle for a minute. It's got that big stroke on it. I want my stroke. Right here, back to 1. Enter. That makes that circle look better. And while it's highlighted, drag it, put it in the center there. Highlight this, right click, copy, right click, paste in place. Use your arrow key, slide it over. Highlight them both. Right click, copy. Right click, paste in place. Move them over. I don't know if I selected this one or not. Select this one. Pick up this instance name. Copy that. Highlight this one. Modify, convert it to a symbol. Paste it in. And put a 1 in front of this one. Copy that. Paste it in for an instance name. Do this one. Modify, convert it to a symbol. Paste in that instance name. Make this 12. 1, 2. Copy that. Paste it in. Like this one. A lot of things over and over again. Paste it in. Make it 1, 3. Copy it. Paste it in. Highlight this one. Modify for the symbol. Paste it in. Make this one 4. Copy that. and paste it in. I know where these should be. This one should be 103 for me. You can just eye these, but somewhere along the way when you tell it to come back, you have to have a place for it to come back to. And I'm going to go with, I think what's up there was 145. 145. Enter. That's good. Highlight this one. Mine is 205.3. 205.3. This is 145. 145. Enter. This one 307.6. 307.6. 145. 145. 410. 145. I think that's enough for this video. There's going to be a follow-up. It'll be Flash tutorial, more ships part 2. So if you plan on doing that, save this FLA. Hope you learned something from this tutorial. I hope you use what you learn.